Today we're talking about improper fractions and mixed numbers. And as the title suggests, we're dealing with fractions that are greater than one whole. Improper fractions are fractions whose numerator is larger than the denominator. For example, 8/3, 4/2, 12/7. All of those are examples of improper fractions. I can also use pattern blocks to represent improper fractions. For example, this piece right here represents how much?
4/4.
Very good. That's 4/4. But I also have an additional piece, and how much is that worth?
1/4.
Very good. So 4/4 plus 1/4 equals what?
5/4.
Very good. 5/4. Now, using our yellow hexagon as one whole, I can substitute these 4/4 for how much?
One whole.
One whole. And I still have that one little piece left over, and how much is that?
1/4.
1/4. So here is an example using pattern blocks that shows that 5/4 is equal to 1 1/4. There is a shortcut to turning improper fractions into mixed numbers. For example, if I have 5/3, this bar right here is a fraction bar. It's a division statement. It really means 5 divided by 3. So we can do it this way. 3 times what number gets us close to 5 without going over? 1 is correct. 3 times 1 is how much?
3.
3. Oh, we were trying for 5. How close did we get?
2.
We were 2 pieces away. And what size were the pieces?
3/3.
Thirds. Very good. So 5/3 can be turned into an improper, or can be turned into a mixed number through division. 3 times 1 is 3, with 2 pieces left over, and those pieces are thirds. A mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. For example, 3 2/3, 4 5/9, and 10 7/8 are all examples of a mixed number. Mixed number is a whole number with a fraction. We can turn mixed numbers into improper fractions, and for this I'm going to use the pattern block example. The one on the left represents 1 2/4. There's my mixed number. Now I want to see what that equals by using my other pattern block pieces. How much, I'm going to swap out that one whole for this amount right here. And how much is that?
4/4.
4/4. And I use the fourths pieces because I have those over here and I don't want to mix pieces. But I also have these 2 up here. So how much does that represent?
2/4.
2/4. So now all I need to do is add. 4/4 plus 2/4 equals 6/4. So 1 2/4 equals 6/4. There is a shortcut to turning a mixed number into an improper fraction. And if I had 10 2/3, for example, the strategy I'll use is I start at the denominator and I work my way all the way around until I end at the denominator again. I start at the 3. I multiply the whole number 10, I add the numerator of 2, and I put that all over the denominator of 3. So 3 times 10 is?
30.
30 plus 2 is?
32.
32 all over 3. So 10 2/3 equals 32/3. Here's another example. If I had 3 1/4, following the example, or the shortcut method, I start at the denominator, work my way around clockwise until I end at the denominator. So I do 4 times 3 plus 1 over the denominator of 4. So 4 times 3 is? 12 plus 1 is? 13, all over the denominator of? 4. I don't change the size of the pieces, I keep them as fourths. So 3 1/4 equals 13/4. And that's how improper fractions and mixed numbers are related.